Say your most outrageous one.
My most outrageous one, I think, is the cancer one.
So Luna is famous for her hypothetical questions.
I am famous for my hypothetical questions.
Sometimes they're so specific, I wonder if they are hypothetical.
Some of the questions are inspired by real life.
Okay.
Some. Okay. The place is a restaurant. It's a group dinner with your friends. You guys arrive, and there's like seats. Empty seats. You have the option to sit next to each other, but then you sit down somewhere, you take your seat first, and there's an empty seat next to you, but he sits somewhere else, away from you.
Oh.
That's not like right across from you or like right beside you, but let's say it's like a couple people down.
Uh-huh.
Would you break up with him?
Like what? Like you said we just started dating?
Like it's fresh. Like it's like maybe like the first month. And this is like maybe this is like the first time you guys went out as a couple in a group setting.
Uh-huh. I don't think I'd break up with him, but I would be like, why'd you do that?
Yeah.
I'd be confused, I'd be a little hurt, I would be a little angry.
Mm-hmm. That's the correct response, I agree.
Thank you.
I think that's weird.
Yeah, that is weird. Is this inspired by a real situation?
No, I just thought about it in the shower last night.
Oh, okay.
I was like, well,
Great.
that's a good one. Okay, now, this is also a group setting.
Uh-huh.
And you're the first one to get there. So you establish your seat first.
Okay.
You're single. And then this guy walks in.
Mm-hmm.
And he sits right next to you. This is someone you do know.
You know, okay.
You know.
You're friends?
You can be friends.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So how would you take that?
If my friend sat next to me?
Yeah.
I feel like that would be normal. If my friend sat next to me. I would be a little bit weirded out if I never met him before.
I just thought of one. Is it a red flag if the guy's dating but he never brings up his girlfriend?
Oh. Red flag.
Flashing red.
Red
You
flag.
need to make it known. I think it is good if like you've just met a guy and he brings up his girlfriend within like the first 2 sentences of speaking to you.
That's awesome.
That's great.
I would not be offended. I would not be like taken aback. I would just be like,
You're doing it right.
you're good. You're one of the good ones.
Yes.
I also, when I meet a guy's, like, let's say I'm friends with some guy,
Mm-hmm.
and then I meet their girlfriend for the first time, I always try to be, like, friends with them.
Oh, the girl.
Like, because I like, consciously want her to feel comfortable.
I feel like it's also like girl instinct when like when a girl isn't talking to you and like they're like your boyfriend's friend.
Mm-hmm.
It kind of feels like, oh,
Yeah.
like they don't like me, or
Yeah.
like, oh, they feel some negative thing towards me.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's good to like try extra hard to like be friends with the girl.
Yeah, but not in a weird, like, nosy way and, like,
Yeah.
asking too many questions or whatever, but, like, just to, like, joke around with them and, like, be chill with them.
Like, oh my god, hey girl. Hey, love the hair.
Smiling. Just
Smiling
smile.
is great.
Yeah. And, you
Yes.
know, people have always told me, like, basically my whole life that I have RBF. Why are you laughing?
No, it's just a funny thing.
You said people say that about you too, right?
People say I have like a resting like confused or sad face or like concerned, because I am half the time. I'm very like confused.
Yeah.
This is my. Do I look mad?
You look like Grumpy Cat when you do that. I'm gonna like put a picture of Grumpy Cat right here.
I don't even... What does Grumpy Cat look like?
Grumpy Cat.
I forgot what he looks like.
Grumpy Cat.
These crackers are really good.
Yes, they're sun-dried tomato flavored. This is Grumpy Cat. Anyways.
Thank you.
Yeah, so because I'm aware of that now, sometimes I still like will accidentally come off not nice, I guess, or like unapproachable. But because I'm aware of that, when I'm meeting new people, I try to like smile more. I don't want it to be like weird though. Like if someone's smiling too much, then it's also weird.
Bit weird.
Just like, hi. You know, it has to be natural. It's hard when I'm tired though.
Yeah, that's so...
If I'm tired, I'm just like I don't feel social when I'm tired. Like I don't feel social at all. So I think that's when people are usually like, oh, does she hate me? No, I don't hate you.
I'm just tired.
I'm just tired.
I hate myself.
No, I hate that I'm here.
I hate that I'm tired and I'm here.
I hate that I'm in a social setting and I'm tired.
That's so fair. Honestly, like, sometimes I feel bad because, like, I feel like there's certain people that, like, when they're tired, they try extra hard to, like, be more energetic, to not be tired. But then some people succumb to the tiredness, which is, like, me. So then when I'm tired, I'm, like, mute and I stop talking.
Yeah. I still try, but it's hard.
It's hard.
It's hard.
It's very hard. Okay, let's say you and your friend planned to have like a night out and you're meeting them. It's like maybe like 8 p.m. like it's getting a little bit dark. People are starting to like go out, the streets are filling, and you're walking to meet your friend. You walk to them and oh my god, they're fighting someone.
Yeah, well, first of all, taking off the earrings, and then how serious is it? Are people bleeding? How big is the person they're fighting?
It's like someone the same size.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna help my friend.
Period.
Like, come on. Yeah.
So you're joining?
If it's if it's my friend, then I'm gonna help them. But if it's a random person, I'm just calling the police because I can't.
Yeah.
No. But yeah, if it's my friend, like, I got your back.
We love a girl's girl. Yes.
But if the person they're fighting is like huge and even the two of us wouldn't be able to take him on, I don't know, I might just call the police and maybe like throw a rock at them. Like, yeah, because if we're both down, then what?
Then it's done.
Yeah, what would you do?
I think I would pull my friend off, I think, realistically, because I'm not a fighter. So.
Wait, no, but what if the person keeps, like, coming at them? Like, and you have to...
Then I would kick the person.
You kick, and then maybe, like, run away together? Oh, that's a good option, actually.
Yeah, I think if they're coming at them, I would, like, push my friend away, and then, like, kick the person, and, like, be like, you get off my friend right now.
What if this person is, like, a trained fighter, and then they start fighting you? They're a trained fighter, but they're not very fast at running.
I'm thinking if it's Vancouver.
Does it make a difference where it is?
Yeah, I feel like people in Vancouver, once you start running away, they kind of just, like, stay where they are and they just, like, yell at you.
How do you know that? Has this happened?
Yeah.
Fought someone?
I didn't fight anyone, but let me paint the scene for you guys. So, like, it's me and my friends, and then we're at Robson Square, and then our stuff is everywhere, and then this homeless guy comes up to us, and he's like asking for something, and then we're like, oh no, sorry, we don't have it, and then he starts like getting aggressive. He's like, I'm gonna shoot you, I'm gonna stab you, blah 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 blah, and then we're like, oh, it's just like typical like Vancouver vibes. And then so we're like, okay, it's okay, he'll just like, as long as I ignore him, he'll leave. He doesn't leave, and he gets like close to us, and then we're like, oh frick, this is gonna go down. So then my instinct is to like grab all of our stuff because I'm like, it's just there, he's gonna take them. And then so I grab them, and then this and then he like starts like pulling on it. He's like fighting me over the bag, and I'm like, no! And then I like grab it. I grab it back, and then we just like start like going like walking away, and then he's just kind of like staying there. He
give up.
He doesn't follow us, so
Okay.
I think usually like in Vancouver, if you like start running away, they wouldn't run after you.
Oh, well, that's good news. Okay, well then I changed my answer. I would grab my friend and start running.
Yeah. Good answer.
If it's in Vancouver.
If it's in Vancouver. Ulster, I don't know how your people are, but in Vancouver, if you run, they usually don't chase after you. Let's say you and your partner are group dinner. You guys are eating with other people, and he's sitting next to you, so that's fine. And you guys are eating shrimp. And it's a shrimp that you have to peel to eat it. And let's say this girl is like, she's not touching the shrimp. And then your boyfriend's like, oh, like, have you tried the shrimp? It's really good. She's like, oh, like, I don't want to, I'm like not gonna eat the shrimp. And he's like, oh, like, are you allergic? He's like, and she's like, no, I'm just like too lazy to peel them. And then he's like, oh, I'll peel one for you. Break up or not break up?
Is this girl like disabled or something?
She's just lazy.
That's unacceptable. Why are you peeling shrimp for some girl?
No.
Who's not me?
Period.
That's so intimate.
And it takes a
Your
lot of
fingers
effort.
all over that shrimp, and then you give it to her. Yeah, and it takes time.
It takes time. Yeah.
Why aren't you peeling shrimp for me?
Exactly. Get someone else to peel for her. Or you know what? You can just leave it at that. She doesn't have to eat the shrimp.
Yeah, just be like, oh, okay.
Period. Also, why do you notice that she's not eating the shrimp?
Oh, yeah.
Why are you noticing that?
Why are you noticing that? Why are you looking at her?
Why are you analyzing her behavior?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Explain that.
Please.
Just tell me you hate me already. Yeah, that's a red flag.
Red flag.
Do you like these?
I do like them. They're quite yummy.
Dark chocolate covered dried mangoes from Costco.
Very good. Okay. So I'll do two different scenarios. You're single and lightly acquainted with this guy. You guys just finished a group hangout and you need a ride home. And then he's like, does anyone need a ride? And then you're like, I do. And then a bunch of people like are also like, I need a ride, blah, 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 blah. And then he's like mapping out the route. It would make more sense to like drop you off a bit earlier. But then he doesn't. He drops you off like last. But it's like not the right.
Like what, he would have to loop back?
Yeah, he would like do like a whole like loop. But he's like, oh, yes, I'm gonna drop off like Annabelle last, so you can sit in the front. And then
What's his reasoning?
he's just like, oh, like, I just think this is like the best route. But like,
Then I'd be like, is it?
um,
What about this, this, and this? And then what? Then he's just like, I just want to drop you off last.
But he's kind of like dodging it. He's like,
Oh,
like,
no, like, this is the right way.
this is the right way. I just want to like avoid traffic, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
Yeah, how would you take that?
That kind of sounds like it's like an excuse to just have some alone time with me. In
In
the car.
You're like, foggy windows.
Oh. How would you take that?
I would be like, are you into me? Yeah.
Would you say that?
No, I would just enjoy it. I'd be like, oh my god, he's like obsessed with me or something.
Wait, what if it's a guy who you don't like?
Then I'll probably find an excuse to like make him drop me off a bit earlier. I'll be like, oh, you know what? I think you can just drop me off at like a SkyTrain station along the way, so you don't have to do like a whole loop. I would just do something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I would want to like lead a guy on if I wasn't into him. So then I'd probably also I'd try to convince him and be like, just drop me off first. Oh, I really have to get home right now.
I work tomorrow morning. I need to get home.
Please drop me off first.
Please. My mom is begging me to be home right now.
And then hopefully he gets the memo.
Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully he gets the message.
Yeah. See, these questions are great because they get the conversation going. So if you're
Yeah.
ever in a social setting and like people aren't talking to each other, this is a great way to get people talking.
Say your most outrageous one.
My my most outrageous one, I think, is the cancer one. Okay. You're dating this guy for 3 years now.
Okay.
And he's recently been diagnosed with terminal cancer. And he's gonna die.
When?
Like, it's like within the year.
Okay.
Would you break up with him or would you not break up with him?
I don't think. No, I would just stick it out till he dies. Like, okay, well, am I into this guy? Obviously.
You're dating him. You're dating.
Yeah, and I really like him, right?
Mm.
I wasn't going to break up with him. Anyways,
no,
right? Yeah, no, I think I would just stay with him for that year.
Okay. Now let's say you guys are getting engaged. You guys are engaged and the wedding is happening. Within the year he's going to die. Would you call off the wedding or would you go through with the wedding?
I would go through with the wedding. You know, oh wait, but that's a lot of money. Okay, let's say money is not an issue in this scenario. I would go through with the wedding. Then I get to be a young widow. You know what I mean? And I feel like that sounds so dramatic. Like,
I'm a widow.
oh yes, I'm recently widowed. Obviously, the actual situation would be really sad.
Terrible.
But for the sake of the video, I'm gonna say, I would just like to be a young, hot widow. Would you?
I would go through with the wedding, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then I wouldn't break up with him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
So then at least he can be happy, before he dies. Yeah.
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 Okay, so what if you're dating him, but you're kind of like thinking about breaking up with him, like it's on your mind, you're like, oh, it's not really working out. And then you find out that he has cancer and he's gonna die.
In a year?
In a year. So what would you do? Like, you're like, hey babe, I need to tell you something. He's like, I need to tell you something too.
Okay, you go first.
Like, I'm the boyfriend?
Yeah.
I'm like, I've been diagnosed with cancer, stage 4.
And then you have a year to live. I would be like, oh.
Now, what were you gonna say to me?
I think I would just freeze. I would just go
Yeah.
comatose. I don't know. I think I would not say it then and there. I don't know if I'd continue to be with them for a whole year after that though. Because then is it genuine? Like you're just with them because they have cancer?
Yeah.
Yeah. And maybe depends on the reason why I want to break up with them.
It's just like you just don't see a future with them. Like it's just not.
But would you want... Okay, let's flip the script and say, would you want someone to stay with you just because you had cancer? Or
no.
would you rather...
If I'm dying, then I'll be like, it's okay. Like, you don't need to be with me. I feel like if I was in this situation, I would just break up with them. Like, I wouldn't tell them, right away after they tell me that they're dying. But I'd be like... Oh, actually, wait, I don't know anymore. I'm envisioning it. I'm like, that's kind of sad.
Right? Yeah. Even if you wait a month, they're, going through chemotherapy, they're bald, and you're just like, so I've been thinking about this for the last 5 months. I want to break up. And then he's, literally on a hospital bed. I would be, I don't know. I would feel really bad.
I'll be like, well, I'm dying anyway, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess if I was the one who was dying, I wouldn't want to just, be with someone who doesn't even like me anymore.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like that'd be more sad. Then, it almost feels like you're wasting time when you're with them, when you could be with people who actually like you. Yeah. In your last year of life.
Yeah, it just kind of feels bad, you're just with me because I have cancer.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so maybe it depends on the person. are they someone who would their life fall apart if I broke up with them? Or like they have a good support system, they have a lot of friends and family.
Yeah.
Then I would be like, don't waste your time with me. Like, in your last year, you should be with someone who really appreciates your presence. And yeah, I think we should stop seeing each other. That's sad though.
It is sad. It would be sad. It would be a sad situation. Let's say this is like the third date. Then a stranger makes a comment. You guys look so good as a couple. Or like, you guys are such a cute couple. Would you rather him be like, oh, she's not my girlfriend? Or would you rather him not say anything?
I feel like it would be weird to say, that's not my girlfriend.
Oh, he'll be like, oh, we're not together.
Oh. I feel like I'd feel kind of offended. Like,
Yeah.
why do you feel like you need to clarify that to some random old man?
Yeah. Me too.
Or, what if it was like, you guys ran into one of his friends.
Oh!
And then he was like, oh, are you guys dating?
Yeah.
And he was like, no. No, we're not. We're just friends.
Or what if he's like, oh,
We're
we're
just hanging
seeing
out.
we're just seeing each other. Oh! That sounds so slimy.
Yeah, right? Like, personally, I don't want to, like, be going on dates with someone who doesn't, like, want to be with me. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like, I think I would only go on dates with someone who has potential for, like, long term. And that, like, I could possibly see something with them.
Okay. What if you guys are on your third whatever date, very fresh. You guys aren't dating yet. You guys just see each other, getting to know each other. And then you bump into his friend. And then he's like, hey, bro. And then he's like...
What is he, an engine?
And then the guy you're seeing is like, oh, this is Annabelle, my friend. My friend.
Friend?
My friend. But, like, his friend has never met you before. He doesn't know that you guys are seeing.
Is this a close friend? Like his bro?
I would say second to bro. Second to closest bro.
Then I feel like he should have been talking about me. This guy should already know who I am.
Yeah.
And if he hasn't told his friends about me, then that's kind of weird.
What if he's the type to just, like, not tell his... Because, you know, like, some people, they just, like, don't tell their friends anything. What if he's, like, one of those?
I don't know, that's weird.
What if it was, like a friend, not, like, a close circle friend?
I think, okay, if it was me in this situation, and I was seeing a guy, and it was our third date, and if we ran into one of my friends...
Yeah.
I would be like, oh, this is so-and-so. I wouldn't say, like, this is so-and-so, my friend. I would just say, this is so-and-so.
What if they're like, oh, like, what are you guys doing? And he's like, oh, we're just hanging out.
I would say what we're doing. I'd be like, oh, we're going for dinner. We're doing this. Like, I'm not gonna put a label on it.
Oh, okay.
I'm just gonna, like...
Be vague.
Yeah, or, like, I'm telling them things.
Yeah.
But I'm not putting a label on anything, because it's a third date, we're not official, right? So I don't want to be like, we're friends, or we're dating.
Yeah.
Because that feels also, like, too official when you say that. If it's just a third date.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Okay. So, what if... The brain is storming.
The brain is storming.
The brain is storming. Okay. So, you guys... start dating. You guys are dating. Officially dating.
Okay.
And he doesn't introduce you as his girlfriend.
What does he do?
They're like, he meets his bros, and then he's like, hey guys, this is Annabelle. Done. And they're like, hey Annabelle. But they don't know that you guys are...
They don't even know about me?
They don't know about you.
That's crazy. That's a red flag. Okay, it would be fine if he was like, oh, this is Annabelle, and then immediately all the bros are like, oh my gosh, we heard so much about you. Oh, Annabelle. Like,
Yeah.
you're even cooler in person. I don't know what bros would say. Yeah. Then that's different. Like, he doesn't even need to introduce me, and they already know who I am. Like, I would expect that, honestly.
Yes.
Because why aren't you talking about me?
Exactly.
There's so much to talk about.
Exactly.
Yeah. So if he just says this is Annabelle and they have no idea who I am, that's a huge red flag. Why do they not know who I am? And we're dating now. We're official.
Okay, so what if...
Well, how about you? Like...
Oh, I would think that's weird.
Yeah.
I'd be like, are you, like, trying to keep this a secret? Like, are we not telling people? Like, what's going on?
Yeah, like, if it's official, then, like...
Yeah. I would ask him, like, why didn't you introduce me earlier? You're trying to keep this a secret? Or, like, low-key? Like,
yeah. Why?
Why?
Why don't they know who I am?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so what if you guys are entering a house party?
Mm-hmm.
It's like people you know, people you don't know, people you sort of know, and you enter, and then people are like introducing each other. Yeah, he's bringing you, so it's like people that he kind of, it's like more like his circle, and then he's like, you guys are introducing yourself to people, and then they're like, oh, how do you guys like know each other? And then he's like, oh, we met through blah 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 blah, but he doesn't mention that you guys are dating.
Well, you're official.
You guys are official.
Okay. So he's just basically not telling anyone that we're together?
Yeah, he's not explicitly being like, oh, we're dating.
Okay, well then in that case, that is also strange. Because people are gonna be like, is she your cousin? Is she your
sister?
Sister? Is she your friend? Like, who is she? Yeah. That would be strange. Unless they already know who I am, because he's talking about me all the time. You know what I mean?
He should. As he should be.
I think that you should date a guy who... Oh, you know what's a green flag? When a guy loves talking about his girlfriend.
Oh, yeah. That's really
I think that's so cute.
It's very cute, yeah.
I think that's so sweet when guys will... Like, everything reminds them of their girlfriend.
Yeah, they're like, oh, my girlfriend loves green, like that plant out there. Oh my gosh, she loves concrete.
She walks on concrete sometimes. Oh, my girlfriend has hair too.
Oh my god, and it's straight like yours.
I think it's so sweet when guys like talking about the girlfriend. Not like every single sentence, but like, you know, like, when they talk about their girlfriend, like they light up. They're like happy about it.
Yeah.
They'll be like, oh, like, what about, how's your girlfriend, Annabelle? And he'll be like, oh my gosh, like, yeah, she's so great, like, she blah blah blah, and she likes matcha, and she is super awesome and funny, etc.
Moral of the story, get someone who will lavish you in love.
Get someone who actually likes you.
And will show it.
Yeah.
When they're with you and when they're not with you.
Yes. You know what's such a green flag? For friendships and, like, any kind of relationship, is, like, anytime you hear that they were talking about you, it was only good things.
Oh, period.
Luna told me about you. She said that you have a really gorgeous face. And she said you're really nice. And I'll be like, oh, thank you.
I guess that's true.
Or like, if you hear from someone else like, oh, Annabelle was talking about you. What? What did she say? She said that you're like so funny and like you have the best laugh. Aww. And she said that like you're so good at makeup and dance and all this stuff. Like you're so good at all these things.
Wow.
Like that makes you feel good.
That
right?
makes you feel so good.
Because then that's like, oh, that's like my real friend. Because
like she's got my back.
Yeah, they're not like talking behind my back saying bad things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Find a good partner if you want one. Make sure that they're of good quality.
Make sure they actually like you.
And that they're not afraid to show it.
Yeah. Respect.
Yes.
For you. And vice versa.
I just understood what they mean by like rose-colored glasses. Because like when you're wearing rose-colored glasses, everything's red so you don't see the red flags.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Where's the button? Oh, here.
Bye. Period.